Hey, it's Austin with Bear Claw Land Services. Thank you so much for watching the Owner-Operator YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to be doing a tree removal project for a friend and now customer who owns a 35-acre piece of property with 4 really nice structures on them, all log cabins. And yeah, we're responsible for removing 40 trees, 40 lodgepole pines. We are responsible for handling all the slash. We're mulching and chipping on site, and we're also basically trying to minimize the impact here. So once we get the trees down, we're going to skid them on the driveway, and we're going to create a landing pad. We're going to remove all of our slash, and then we'll mulch all of our slash on site. We will also do some general fire mitigation in the home ignition zone, the areas around the home, with the Bobcat T870 and the Fecon mulching kit. There we go. Whew, that air is blowing cold today. Alright, let's see if we can get this sucker out of here. Turn our auxiliary on. This a little bit more in the middens down. Oh yeah, that weight feels all right. How about that? All right. Oops. Don't do that. Just on a log right now, so I'm a little uneven. Oh, come on. The homeowner really, they're cool with us taking some lodge poles. He wants to take them eventually, but you know what? I like a good challenge every now and again. Let's get these out of here without disturbing any trees. Any more than we have to, right? Like this lot is awesome. It's beautiful out here. tree diversity is incredible. I mean, there's lodgepoles, there's aspen, there's blue spruce, there's subalpine fir. There's another species of fir. I don't know exactly what species it is, but one of my friends, who's another tree guy in town, Corey Lofi, I think is his last name. Oh, come on, guy. There we go. Right over the tip top of that. Yeah, Corey, he runs a podcast called Discovering Forestry. The dude studied arboriculture in college. I think he's got his master's in it. But he's got all the secret concoctions for treating trees if they're diseased, if they're harmed. So there's one over here. There's a tree on this property that I'm gonna refer this client, or refer Corey to this client so that he can try to get this tree back up to health. Yeah, so this is somewhat challenging. So I want to make a landing pad here for a log truck driver to get in and load these logs up. I'm also trying not to disturb trees in here. So basically I have this berm to deal with in here. I gotta drop it right there because I don't want to get the machine up, get too high centered. But I've got to get it on the other side of the landscaping rocks too, so what I'm thinking here is transport them all through this little lane before we encroach on our brush pile too much. Oh yeah. Job on the chainsaw on that one. Dang it, Bobby. She too small. She's small. That one needs some more work there, Austin. Get that sucker right over here. I don't want to be running over it. When you bounce over trees with these tracks, and if you've got something lifted up high, that's when you start losing control of things and your machine starts bouncing around. Let's see what this guy looks like. See how much more I got to do here. These out. Oh, let's go fix our chainsaw here. Kind of one of those days where I feel like it's just like this in this business though. It's like some days you feel like you move mountains and you get a bunch done, and then other days you feel like a couple things go wrong, a couple pieces of equipment go down. Let's clean up here. Watch myself because I love running a skid steer so much that I will just find ways to sit here on this skid steer instead of getting out and actually cutting. You watch on your turns here, because you get all on this uneven ground. That's when you start throwing tracks. So the other thing about the T66 was that for some reason that undercarriage, like, I threw those tracks so many freaking times last year. And like, you know, some people might say, oh, it's operator, right? But my dad is a really, really good operator, and he was actually giving me crap about it. He's like, dude, you need to slow down on your turns, all that stuff, right? And, you know, at a certain point, the machine's got to be able to do what the machine's designed to do, right? So if you're having to baby the turns, like, something's probably not right. And that's what I was telling him. Sure enough, this year he gets out here after I told him how many times I threw the tracks last year, and there's this dirt that we were digging in last year on an excavation job, and he got out there on it, threw the tracks like first day. He's like, I don't know what happened with, what's up with that machine. So yeah, I don't know if y'all have any of you watching this, if y'all have experience with those, with the R series of the Bobcats on the skid steers. Like, drop in the comments below, have you seen like, have y'all had issues with the tracks? It's like the, I don't know, they call it like 5-link torsion suspension or something like that. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's different than this. This machine is the M series, this 870 is. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just curious if anybody out there has had the same experience or seen any downsides with throwing tracks on the R series. I think that model is a 2020 model. So let me know in the comments below, or you can just let me know if you think I'm a bad operator. That's cool too. I know there are plenty of people out there who are way better operators than I am, but I feel pretty comfortable on a skiddy. I like it, at least. As I say that, I've got a log just giving me all sorts of fits, and don't want to drop it in that tree. Dirt out of there. In an ideal world, could just mow right over it, but then when you end up with a bunch of dirt in your slash pile, it makes mulching and all that stuff a lot tougher. It just gets dustier. It's nice to just grab brush. All right, let's go see what we're working with here. This is a behemoth. I feel like I got most of that. Drop that. Drop her right there. Oh. Man, there's just... I can't wait till the day where I can buy a tracked chipper and a mini with a log grapple on it, because that will make this maneuvering so much better. On that freaking log right there. Gotta get it on this side. It should be fine. So this is obviously a hazardous tree. A lot of care has to be taken here. Kendall is a professional and I trust him to get these down. He's been doing this for a lot of years. So our goal here at Bear Claw is to deliver 5-star service on everything. So my perspective is on things like this. I mean, this is probably a $5 million home. We've got to take extra care, extra caution, make sure it's done right. You can see Kendall's got a line in up here, up top, and he's got tension on it with his little Vermeer. He's making proper cuts, and you know, this thing's gonna come right down here. Coming down. That's a professional at work right there.
That's where we want it.
That's where we wanted it, huh? tracking about right on pace. I think by the end of this day I'll have all this stuff sort of bucked up from my end, loaded onto our pad there, or stacked up, I guess, in our log pile, I should say. That's a little off kilter right there. Get a little bit. We're gonna get her going right here. Kendall's getting his work done. Dustin and I got our work cut out for us the next couple. Get rid of some of these trees. You aren't getting them back for several years. I mean, they'll grow back. It's a forest, right? But I like doing my part to think about other people's land as if it were mine. I like thinking about what can we do here at Bear Claw to go above and beyond. No pun intended, but we are going above the canopy here with the T870. T870 showing off a little bit today on a fine Thursday afternoon. Flexing its boom muscles. Let's go. Let's get her going here, Rams. What do you say? Let's have ourselves a day. That's a nice log right there. That log's already slashed up. Old Dust Stone, he got after it. Actually, I'm gonna drop it on the landing pad because I got a couple tips there still. But look at that, 870, boom. Lift height, capacity, just incredible. I love it. Then I just hit a bump right there, so stable. Highly recommend the 870. Highly recommend it. Let's make sure we don't hit any of this aspens. This dude loves his aspens. As do I, but this one's gonna be fun right here. Let's take it with a track over this. You never wanna like be turning with a skid steer on top of a log or top of a stump. That's kind of when you get, dang it. That's when you get to where you start throwing tracks. Let's see if we can fit this in the middle of these trees. I think we can. Yes, sir. Let's go. Dude, these trees out here are incredible. Yeah, all the different subspecies of trees are really, really cool out here. And this property has incredible what am I trying to say? Sorry, it's the afternoon, my brain's not firing as well. Diversity is what I'm looking for. This property out here has incredible tree diversity. I mean, we got lodge poles down here, but as you get, I mean, you can see the aspen stands behind, but that's not it. We've got subalpine fir, we've got fir. I had to text one of my friends he runs the Grand County Arborist business. He is an ISA certified arborist. So like some of these, you know, like this one is what he told me. He texted me back and said, that is a fir right there. Actually, That's either a fir or a subalpine fir. I'll double check the text. If any of you are interested, or if any of you know and are watching this video, and if you can tell from the GoPro footage right now, I'm interested. Like, I'm fascinated with tree species right now. I think it's fascinating. I've mentioned it in my past videos. I think forestry is like managing a big garden. So I know one thing that creates healthy, resilient forests from diseases and pests is when there's diversity. And I mean, look at this forest straight ahead. I don't know if y'all can tell, but there's multiple different species in there. Lodgepole fir, aspen, spruce. There's not as many blue spruce on this freaking helmet. Not as many blue spruce. I'm gonna hang this helmet. It's driving me insane. Thanks for watching. I hope you stick around and watch this. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe. Yeah. We'll see you in the next one. Oh my gosh, I got so distracted. I literally like that dude. It was like so ADD. It's like, oh, squirrel. But this time it was antelope.